Hello, my name is Maria from mathmammoth.com. In this video, we're gonna solve some equations with fractions. And the basic principle when solving equations with fractions is that usually it is more efficient and easier if we start out by multiplying by the LCM of the denominators of the fractions. And in that process, it is easy to make mistakes. So that's what we are practicing. Remember to multiply each term. That is what is easy to forget. Here we have an equation. It has two fractions. So we're going to multiply both sides by something. By what? There's 5 and 4. And the LCM of those is 20. So we're going to use 20. And now to multiply this side and this side by 20, it's going to be this side multiplied. So technically it becomes like this. And this is a step that you can omit once you become more fluent. 20 times the entire side. And over here too, 20 times this entire side. And now we simplify here and simplify here separately. So we get 20 times this term and 20 times 1. Again, writing the entire step out in full, 20 times 2/5 times x, and then plus 20 times 1. So I'll write that as 20. 20 times -3, and then 20 times this fractional expression, 20 times 3/4 times x. Here you can go 20 times 2 divided by 5. Or you can go 20 divided by 5 first, then times 2. Or you can simplify, that's what I'm used to, 20 and 5. Cancel these out, so that's 4 times 2. We're left with 8x. And over here, again, we can cancel out. Or you could go 20 times 3 is 60 divided by 4. That's 15. Okay, now it looks much easier and something we know how to deal with. 8x here, 15x here. So we'll need to eliminate one of them. I'm gonna subtract 8x from both sides. Leaves 20 here. And 7x on the other side. Then add 60. 80 here and 7x here. And now we divide by 7. So I'm flipping the sides also at the same time. X equals 80 divided by 7. 87ths. Okay, let's go on. Multiply both expressions by 9. These expressions are almost the same, but when you multiply them by 9, which is the denominator here, there's a difference. So note this carefully. If I multiply this by 9, and this one by 9, here I need to multiply this entire thing as if it was one side of an equation. Here I don't need any extra parentheses, because I have 9 times 4/9 times this quantity already in parentheses. So now, what happens in this expression is that the 9's cancel out. So I'm left with 4 times the quantity x minus 4. And here, I need to use the distributive property. Here also, I will eventually need to use the distributive property. So if I use it here, I get 4x minus 16. And here, 9 times 4/9 leaves 4x. And then this one, minus 36. So note carefully the difference between these two situations. One of them already had a quantity in parentheses. The other one didn't. And so then the multiplying worked differently. And we will practice that right here in this equation. We have two fractions, so we'll multiply. By what? There's 4 and 8 as denominators, and their LCM is 8. So that's the easiest way. If you don't remember about LCMs, you could just multiply by 8 times 4, 32. You can always multiply the denominators to get the multiple of the denominators. That will work. It's not the simplest necessarily, but it will work. But we'll multiply by 8. And so over here, can you see what's left? If I write it out, it's going to be 8 times 7/8, and then this quantity. If I kind of skip that step and then go directly to the next one after I have simplified the 8 and 8, then what's left is 7 times the quantity x minus 4. On this side, 8 times this entire thing. That means that I will multiply each term by 8. Imagine there was 8 and parentheses. So I go 8 times minus 3x minus 24x. And 8 times 1/4. There. Now we still need to simplify here on the left side. And now it looks like a simple linear equation. Let's add 24x and add 28. And lastly, divide by 31. X equals 30 over 31. Lastly, your task, find the error. So here we have an equation, and somebody has decided to multiply it by 6. That's good. There's a fraction with 6 in the denominator. So yeah, we multiply by 6. Well, this is what they got. But there's an error somewhere. Okay. 6 times this side. Where did they get parentheses all of a sudden here? And then on this side, there is a parenthesis. They're gone. So basically, this person already multiplied, used the distributive property. But was it done correctly? I don't think so. So let's just do this next step when we multiply by 6. If I take the slow root one more time, 6 times 5/6. Then the quantity x minus 6. On this side, 6 times this entire side. Here, 6's cancel out. We have 5 times the quantity x minus 6. So 5x minus 30. And here, 6 times minus 2, that's negative 12x. And 48. All right, now it looks easy. Let's add 12x. And then add 30. Then divide by 17. This fraction here does not simplify because 17 is a prime and 78 is not a multiple of 17. So we're all done with this one. We're all done with this video also, and I hope it was helpful.